All right, so welcome campers to AnthrOhio 2018. This is our second iteration, third location, and 15th year for our con. We're excited to see you all back, and a lot of new faces as well. How many people this is their first time coming to AnthrOhio? Wow. We hope everybody enjoys our event. We've been putting this together for a long time, and for our first time, we are in a new hotel. So thanks to our growth and experience over the past few years, we've been able to upgrade our event. So we have more space for programming, more space for video games, more space for artists and dealers, and most importantly, more space for all of you to socialize and meet new friends. In the hallway! Now, this is our first time here, so we do ask you to be gentle with the hotel while they get used to all the creatures running around. And here to welcome us to our hotel is one of the hotel's managers, Romina.
Thank you. Just wanted to welcome everyone to the Crown Plaza Columbus North. We are truly honored and delighted to have all of you here. Hopefully this can become a long relationship and have all here in the future. Yes. Sorry. We can have everyone here in the future, so we want you all to have a good time this weekend. It has been wonderful to work with all of the board members here, Ed, Giroux, Dixie, and the whole crew for putting this con on. I know they worked in a lot of hours to make sure that you all have a good time this weekend. Just a couple housekeeping notes. The designated smoking areas are in our back entrance here, or what we like to call our entrance, and then also the front entrance of the building. They'll be offering different food and beverage this weekend. We'll have cash sales out here. We do have tables in the lobby that you guys are welcome to sit at. And also, I think there'll be some food trucks here this weekend, so you'll be welcome to sit at also the tables in the lobby as well. All that we ask is that in our bar area, if you could just remove your mask when ordering, and then you're welcome to put them back on. So you don't have to keep them off the entire time, just when ordering. We ask that you do that. But besides that, please have fun this weekend, and we appreciate you all being here. Thank you.
So, as Romina touched on, with our new location, we have to figure out new ways to get food. So, we do have our hospitality suite once again, something we brought over from the old hotel. The horse over here is in charge of that. Do you want to stand in on hospitality, or? There will be a cake decorating contest in there on Saturday. And tonight there will be a pizza party from 5 to 7. That is free pizza for all members. And again, you can bring that pizza out of the room, because otherwise it would fill up. But please don't sit in the bar or restaurant area with it. So, about the bar and restaurant, we do ask you to take off any face masks if you're ordering from the bar. And you might want to go over there to check out, they have a special drink called raccoon juice this weekend. It seems like there are new drinks every day, so be sure to check in for some furry-themed drinks over there. So they'll be offering cheaper pizza and burgers and nachos over in this concession area that you saw when you came in. That will be 11 to 3 today and tomorrow. Tomorrow night and Sunday we will have food trucks. So they will be in the south lot over here. We're going to have a crepe truck called Holy Crepe, and 3X, where one of their signature dishes is a sausage and kale soup. It's a soul food truck. It'll be very good. That will be between 5 and 8 tomorrow. Sunday from 11 to 2 we will have El Sabor Street Food, which is a Mexican truck, and Pitabilities, which is a pita truck, which is one of my favorites, and they have very good feta fries. Sunday we will have, well, first we'll have the Ice Cream Social for sponsors and above. And then we will have, at night, we will have Ninja Bowl and Explorers Club from 5 to 8 out there. We will have our GOH dinner again tomorrow for patrons, philanthropists. There will be 2 seatings because of the limited capacity of the room we chose. We did not expect so many people to be that level. So you can choose which seating you want to be at. If you want to go to another panel, or if you want to hang out with somebody at a certain time, you can pick a later seating or an earlier seating, whatever works best for you. And I believe they do that at registration. Do that at registration. Speaking of registration, do we have a Maury around here somewhere? Would you like to say a few things about registration?
Hey everybody, how's it going? And welcome to AnthrOhio! Things to say to everyone when we give them their badge. This year we are selling the year's t-shirt. It comes also, all of our patrons and philanthropists get this for free. You can also buy it for $15. It's lovely. It was made by, the art was made by Gers. Is she in here? I guess she's still at her dealers.
It also looks very good under blacklight.
We also have the AnthrOhio 2018 lanyard. We are selling these for $5. They're very snazzy. If you are a philanthropist and you have not received your green badge yet, please stop by registration. I got them really late last night and I didn't hand out all of them. And I haven't handed out all of them. And I want to make sure that everyone gets theirs. Anything else I want to say?
Thank you, Maury. And registration is in the Capitol room for anybody in here who is not already registered. But I think we should be good. So, talking a little bit about our theme. Our theme this year is Parks and Recreation. And to talk a little bit more about that is Ranger Giroux.
So yeah, we're trying to pick up theming a little bit each year. So obviously like the t-shirts were a great thing. We're going to have some photo ops. We've got some tents, except they were a little musty smelling, so they're out in the courtyard. So this hotel does have a courtyard. We do have areas for great outdoor photos out there, but do be careful. There's an in-ground pool, so if you're wearing a suit, look down, don't just look ahead at where all the photographers might be. Also out the south doors, the south parking lot, there's also a pond with a walkway around that. That's also another nice place with this beautiful weather to get some nice sunny pictures out there in nature. But there's also Canadian geese, and you know what Canadian geese like to do, especially on warm days. So beware where you walk. You might want to have a handler if you go out there. But like I said, there are a lot of great ways to get some neat, unique photos around this area, and not just be stuck inside a hotel when we're celebrating the parks and recreation. We do have a range of parks here in Ohio, so we'd also like people to kind of research about that. There's even one national park in Ohio, which has some unique features that, I don't know if you want to advertise some of the unique features of that. It's got some interesting history. But I'll be hosting an Iron Author panel later on this afternoon, and hope that people can write about the theme and get involved with the state parks. We've got all kinds of goofy literary tricks you need to deal with, and then we judge that on Sunday. So looking forward to some participation, and also have the GOHs be involved as the judges for that.
All right. Speaking of GOHs, helping us with our art and enjoying the dealer's room and hopefully all the events this weekend, we will have Blind Coyote and Samoa Lion. We also have some musical guests. Tomorrow we will be featuring a concert with Fox and Peppers. Okay. And I believe Citrine is also doing a concert, is that correct? All right. So some other programming that we can emphasize, if we could find Travis up here. All right. Give him the red microphone.
Oh my God, are you guys having fun yet? Well, we're going to fix that because we have literally over 100 events this year. It's the first time I've ever seen it. It's 101 exactly. About 80-ish of those were submitted by all of our attendees, so I thank everyone for submitting programming. and the rest of the staff members here have done a good job telling you a lot of the events, but I'm going to focus on main events right now, some things you may want to check out this weekend. Later tonight, we're going to have our comedy events. We're going to have an open mic at 7, and then at 8 we're going to follow up with a Who's Line. Both of those, anyone who shows up can participate. With open mic, it's typically just like stand-up, so one person at a time, but Who's Line, we have a lot of games that the audience, if you just want to show up and laugh, that's fine. If you don't participate, please come up on stage, it's fun. That'll be hosted by Alkali here, and his friend Dragor, who may or may not be in here.
Also drunk, sorry. He has nothing.
I do want to point out, though, that because we're letting attendees and anyone come up on stage, there may be adult language and mature content, so try to keep it PG-13, but it is an 18-up panel for Who's Line. We also have Friday Night Dance starting at 10. Tomorrow we have the Fursuit Parade, which the lineup will be at 12. We won't actually start the parade until 12:30, so we'll give everyone a nice half hour to get into this room. I believe is our chief of staff, Drew. Is the parade starting in here? The parade is starting in here tomorrow, so line up at 12 o'clock, we'll be outdoor at 12:30. We also have the Fursuit Dance Competition tryouts at 2:30. After the parade, we'll give everyone about an hour and a half to cool off, or stay in their fursuit if they don't want to change. And then the actual dance competition is at 8 o'clock tomorrow. That will be directly after the two concerts that Ed mentioned with Citrine and Fox and Pepper. And then right after the dance competition, if you'd like to watch the Fursuits dance, feel free to come and everyone dance. We'll have Saturday Night Dance starting at 10. Well, you got a few more events. Sunday, we have Fursuit Games starting at 11. So it's a little bit early, but it's not like 9 or 10 in the morning. We also have a Who's Line charity panel at 12:30. So if you enjoyed Who's Line and you want to come back on Sunday, throw a little bit of money to help our charity out, we very much appreciate that. And lastly, I want to mention that we have a variety show at 3:30 on Sunday. But we're going to start tonight directly after Who's Line. We're going to have a casting call for anyone who wants to be part of the variety show. It's going to be coordinated by Draconis. And if you have any questions or want to do that, you can come and see me after this, or see Draconis. He'll be working at the airbrush station. I will also announce it again at Who's Line, so if you're jazzed up right after that, you can march right over there. We'll see what we can do. Other than that, unless more wants to say anything about the dances or the dance competition.
Come have fun.
Yes, have fun. And we will have a zoo open in...
The Cardinal room is a room that we don't have yet, so we do ask people not to disrupt anybody that's in there until 5 o'clock. Then we will have some props in there for first years to pose with. There'll be more hangout space in there, and that's also where the ice cream social will be on Sunday.
Alright, and other than that, if you are curious to what is in programming, we have our fancy little pocket guides here. Everyone should get this at registration. We also have signs at every room on the door, so you can just look and see what's coming up that day and what time it is. Oh, and the map.
The pocket guides came in the white bag that you got when you registered, or when you registered if you haven't yet.
Alright, I'm done. Back to you.
So we do also have some gaming events, so I'm going to pass to our board gaming director and our video game director in sequence.
I'm head of the board gaming department, and just want to let you know we have a couple events going on. We're going to win some great prizes with those. The first one being a game called Photosynthesis. It's a game where you're managing and growing a forest, and it's a visually beautiful game, real simple to play. The winners will have a tree planted in their name at a national park. And anybody who plays will automatically be entered into a raffle to win a copy of the game. We also have another one called Deck Building, the deck building game, where you're building it like an outdoor deck, patio, stairs, yeah, like that. Yes. Swan, Ronson approved. So. And the winners of that will also receive a copy of the game as well. We have, if not over 200 board games in the board game area, so definitely stop on by and try out anything you like.
Hi, I'm Snow, lead of video gaming. First, I'd like to thank Keep Arcade for the 6 gaming cabinets they have donated to us. I'm appreciative of all CDDR and hospitality. I have 4 tournaments this weekend, all of them with prizes, and Keep Arcade may include prizes with that too, which Ed just found out about. Yes. I also have a little event for Ed, Jaru, and Rain that Ed gave me the idea about. So, I believe our QH is one of the highly encouraged to join. Oh, Blind Coyotes are in that one at 4 p.m. This one's on. So I have a voting system in place for the 4 staff members going all come along. There'll be 3 boxes in the video game room. 1 vote is $1. You can vote as much as you like. The winner gets to eat fresh chicken nuggets and mega sauce at closing ceremonies. For those of you that don't know, mega sauce is every single sauce at McDonald's combined.
What is wrong with you? Everybody goes die. McDonald's in general.
Adding the Szechuan sauce will cost extra, but I'm sure someone will come up with the money for charity to do that. The panel will also be taking place at 4 p.m. in here. We will be eating horrible things that this man has been picked out from jungle gyms in Cincinnati. They will be things I have never heard of before, I'm sure. Alright, so that'll be fun. We also have a dealer's room and artist alley that you can check out if you want to spend money not for the charity, I suppose. Okay. Hi.
My name's Reed. I run the Artist Alley. Hi. Yeah, if you guys want to come spend your money for art for yourselves, we have all kinds of artists in the Artist Alley. If you are an artist, we have 36 spots per day open that you can come in and make some art and meet some friends and try to sell your art. I've also got some events I'm running later this afternoon. I'm running the Iron Artist Panel, which is a contest you can sign up for in the Artist Alley today, where you have to make something that I get to decide what you make. You don't know what it is or what you're making or what you're making it with until you get there. But the prize is a t-shirt, one of these lovely AnthrOhio 2018 t-shirts. But then it's free. I'm also doing a panel on how to make friendship bracelets that you can take home with you after the con's over. That's yet to be determined. Friends are optional. It turns out if you don't have any friends, you're not able to make the bracelets. Like, it's impossible. But yeah, that's all I have.
Alright, so that is Artist Alley. Dealer's room is behind us in that giant white pavilion. It is a little weird to find it, but if you went past the ballroom, there's a little hallway there. Yes, it's in the bounce house. There's a deer pointing to the door, and just follow that hallway down a little bit, and you'll see our pavilion. It is much bigger than the dealer's room we had last year. I'm super happy about that. So go in there and check out some of the neat wares that they have all brought to us. So, another thing some of you might have noticed is these wooden things with lights popping up around the hotel. Each of your badges has an RFID chip in it that we can use for this thing, and to explain it, I'm going to pass the mic to Jim.
I'm Jim, website lead, or web team lead. We have more than me. And we're excited this year to partner with Socket and give Noah a Badge Meister. They're bringing us the attendee game that you may have seen around the con so far. It is now set up in all rooms. You'll notice a scoreboard, leaderboard TV out here. You can register there by scanning a QR code, filling out the form on your phone, and then you'll get a pin to scan this badge to register. So that way you can start playing the game. The reason you have to get that pin, the reason you have to sign up, is there's no personally identifiable information on this card when we give it to you. So if you don't sign up, there's nothing about you on this. We still ask that you scan in the rooms if you can, because it helps us know how many people are going into different places. But if you want to play the game, sign up. I would like to say that I checked the leaderboard just before this, and so far, other than Staff Ed and Socket himself, Cobalt is in the lead. I don't know if he's here, but congrats. 4 now.
I will destroy you!
So as you go around the con, scan your badge at these wooden park signs, and if you have any questions, we do have a panel at 3 o'clock today in Salon A.
Alright, thank you, Jim. Speaking of that leaderboard, right next to that leaderboard will be stationed our new charity for this year. And to talk about that, we have our charity bunny, Jake.
Hey guys, how are we doing? Yeah! Woo! Yeah, some of you guys are drunk already, aren't you? I'll leave it to that man to get me started.
Yes, new hotel. We have a new charity. Nobody's this year, but we have a charity that is representing horses, and I'm going to bring up one of the reps. Her name's Rebecca. So I want to give a chance to bring you up front. Come on, prepare. Actually, let's go around the front. Watch out, danger zone. Awesome. So I'm going to lead the mic off to her. Here you go.
Okay, so up from Last Chance Corral, we're in AnthrOhio. Some of you may have heard of us, some of you probably not, but I don't know why you wouldn't hear about us. You can follow us on Facebook. We also have a website. We have a very strong web presence. We save between 150 to 200 orphan nurse mare foals every year, and that's right, it's a big deal. These babies come into us. We have one at the farm right now that was a preemie. It was labor-induced. They say they don't do that. It's against the law, but guess what? When they come in underdeveloped, as much as this particular baby is, we know exactly what it is. It's a preemie. And the night before I came here, which was yesterday, we were up till midnight, tube feeding, giving transfusions and fluids to this poor little baby. that may not make it, because even if we can get all the fluids and colostrum, which is the very first mother's milk, they need to get it within the first 12 hours. If they don't, they're not going to make it. That is what bases their entire immune system. And these babies are so fragile. And when they're premature like that, even the ones that have had the opportunity to be with their mothers, they don't necessarily develop fully. And the number one thing that kills horses is this right here.
That horse.
No, it's their gut. They colic and they die. And orphan foals are a little more prone to that because they're brought up on an artificial milk, which can cause them ulcers. It can cause their intestinal lining to slough off. Sometimes they pull through it, sometimes they don't. But anyway, we're going to be right out here. I could go on about nervous miracles forever.
But you will at 1:30.
All right, we're right outside here. We're selling raffle tickets for $150 worth of gas cards. You can buy one ticket for $1, or you can get 8 tickets for $5, and you get a free candy bar if you buy $5 worth of tickets. All right, we got some really nice T-shirts. T-shirts for $15. They're the shirt that shows you care. Okay, so please support us, and thanks for the opportunity to be here.
All right, 2 more things. We also have a silent charity auction that is located behind ops, and it's in between ops and registration. Go in there, there are sheets. Please fill out the sheets for anything you're donating. If there's an item in there that doesn't have a sheet, it's going to be out, because I need to know who it comes from and what it is. You have to describe what the heck it is. So be sure to fill that out while you're in there. Also, there will be one of those awesome fancy posts that has the little RF reader. Yeah, get your points. There is a game badge just for the charity. Just for that. Is there anything else we need to add on that? Awesome. Points. So yes, and then final note, at 1:30 in Salon A, Last Chance Corral will go over more of what they do, and that will be in Salon A at 1:30. Thanks guys, really appreciate it. Get the donation number out, okay? Awesome. Back to you, Ed.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Last Chance Corral, for pointing out. So, speaking of social media, our official hashtag for this weekend is AnthrOhio with 1 O, well, 2 O's. AnthrOhio with 1 O in the middle. AnthrOhio 18. And our Twitter handle is @AnthrOhio. We will be posting notices about programming, any changes that happened last minute, and lots of pictures from the event. Helping us take those pictures, we have 2 photographers this weekend. They are wearing these blue vests. So if you see them wandering around taking pictures, don't be alarmed. We are also expected to have someone doing video later on today, but I don't think they have arrived yet. So that will happen later. Alright, and then we also have operations. If you have any issues, lost and found, need help with something, wish to volunteer, or if you need any safety team for any reason, those will all be in the Ohio room, which is that first group you saw when you came into the lobby. Our safety team are easy to spot. They are wearing these neat uniforms and radios, and they will bust ghosts, right? Will you bust ghosts? They will bust ghosts, okay. Thank you very much. Cyber is our director of operations. He'll be back there to help you if you have any needs. Okay. Another thing is, if you were trying to track down a staff member to comment or suggest something, just bring it to ops and they can write it down. It'll be much less stressful for you to leave a note for us than to try to track us down. All right. So with that, I think we've taken up enough of your time, and we want you to go free. Have fun this weekend, most of all. Please be gentle with the hotel and the horses. And most importantly, socialize. Remember to take only pictures and leave only footprints.
Yeah, I think you're trying to get about one more group in this building.
Who's that?
I think it's all the volunteers that come out and help us out every year to keep this con running smoothly.
Where's your tree?
No, you still don't have a choice. But I'd like to give a shout out to all the volunteers that have been helping us out this weekend. There are gophers. The gophers this year have been getting these orange bandanas, as well as they get also these cute little badges to wear as well. Good shot. One thing I did want to note for all gophers, for people who weren't aware, there are achievements for gophers to, acquire. So if, depending on how many hours you have volunteered for example, please volunteer at least 1 hour, you get a nice thank you on our website. If you volunteered for at least 6 hours on the weekend, you can get a past year's t-shirt for free. If you at least hit 8 hours, you get a 2019 day pass. If you hit 12 hours, you get a 2018, a current year shirt. If you hit 16 hours, you basically get a basic membership for 2019. So you can get a free basic membership if you at least work 16 gopher hours. And if you hit 18, you also get another past year's t-shirt. So all this is accumulating too. So if you do 16 hours, you get a past year shirt, a this year's shirt, and a free basic membership. So I want to make sure the gophers are well appreciated for all the hard work they do for us. So if anyone does want to volunteer, we are always looking for more gophers. And please have a great time at the con.
And be careful, because if we catch you being responsible too many times while gophering, you might end up as staff. All right, I believe that is everybody.
I saw a bunch of hands up for people saying this was their first furry convention, or first AnthrOhio at least.
How many people it is their first convention, period?
Well, in this room, the next event following opening ceremonies is called Your First Furry Convention. So I would recommend stick around. Or, take a break, come back at once, and it's 15 minutes away.
All right, thank you everybody for coming. We hope that this is a great weekend for everybody.
Everyone please rise. I hereby declare Camp AnthrOhio open for business.
Please report any evil businessmen trying to buy the camp, though.